what happened. They basically like just didn't want me there. They sat me at a table, ignored me for about 30-ish minutes, and then told me I had to leave because they had reservations. What a day. You know what I'm saying? Whew. Whew. We've been pushed around a little bit today, I gotta say. Been pushed around a bit. All right, here we are. Hi. I was just one person if possible. I was wondering, could I stream my meal while I eat on TikTok?
If you'd like, absolutely.
I would love to, thank you.
I don't have a table right away, but I do have space at the bar if you'd like to dine right away.
Okay, about how long do you think it would be for a table?
Roughly about 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Okay, thank you very much. I have another idea. 0 for 3. It's true. We are 0 for 3. IHOP, I guess. Seems like a last resort. Well, we just keep trying restaurants, and we keep it's. I guess it's just a tourist season. We're gonna end up at Taco Bell. I sure hope not. We were told we were not allowed to stream at Public Humps, and then we were turned away at Hard Rock as well, and now we're going somewhere else.
People outside opening up in about like 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Would it be inside or outside? Outside?
Outside would be outside.
Okay. Which table would it be?
It would be table in the parklet. In the parklet.
Oh, in a parklet, so it'd be shaded?
Yeah.
It'd be shaded. Okay.
It's probably over there right now.
Okay, yeah, sure.
May I have your cell phone number to check in first?
I cannot say it out loud.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. I've already been kicked out of restaurants today because people, it's a long story.
Gotcha.
Just say the transphobia is running rampant today for some reason. What are you going to do?
All right, guys, so we got to talk about a video that is going viral of a trans influencer who got kicked out of a restaurant. And now the trans influencer is upset. They're fuming, okay? And they're basically implying that the reason why they get kicked out is because of hate and bigotry. Now, apparently, this trans influencer has had a hard time eating out at restaurants, okay? In the video that you guys saw at the beginning of this video, the trans influencer was running around trying to eat at certain restaurants and was getting turned away. Now, in my opinion, I don't think that this person is getting turned away because of hate and bigotry. I think this person is getting turned away because, one, they're trying to stream in the restaurant, and streaming probably is disruptive to everybody else in the restaurant who are eating, because the streamers tend to talk loud. They tend to make a lot of noise and things like that. And streamers also come with drama, okay? Also, on top of that, this influencer is getting pretty big, okay? I mean, this person has went viral a lot in the past for streaming in restaurants waiting to be misgendered, because this person knows that they're going to get misgendered when they go out to eat. It's going to happen. Doesn't happen every time, but it's going to happen. And this person essentially makes money off of the alleged hate and bigotry that occurs from the misgendering that they know is inevitable when they go out. Take a look.
Me and my girlfriend were going to a wine castle, and we sat down for our tasting. And at first they were just very rude and didn't really answer our questions, and we didn't really feel welcome. Our server said, "Yes, sir," when I was asking some questions. And I said, "Oh, no, I'm actually not a sir." And instead of apologizing, or I don't know what else you would do other than apologize, they just walked away. Did not acknowledge what I said, just walked away. We saw the server like whispering to a manager, and a few minutes later, the manager came over and, really big smile, not acknowledging at all that the misgender had happened. And I say, "Hey, look, the last person, they misgendered me and that really hurt." And they just walked away. And the manager said, "Oh, well, some people just aren't as progressive as you." And then they gave us a nice little chocolate that suggested they wanted our money but didn't want to say sorry. So we left and got a full refund. It's one thing to get misgendered and then get an apology, but it's another thing to get misgendered and then be told that it's okay and not to worry about it, and here's a chocolate.
Yeah, so you see that, you heard that. Now, apparently the restaurants have caught on to this, okay? And the reason why I say this is because this person posted this video of an interaction that they had at this restaurant in which this person is accusing the Hard Rock employee of being hateful because the Hard Rock employee was watching this person's stream before this person essentially got kicked out of the restaurant. Okay, according to them, right? They're saying that they got kicked out because apparently the lady knew who this person was. Okay, and I want to react to this because this was inevitable, right? This person should have known that, hey, this is the natural consequence of being a TikToker who is known for accusing restaurants of hate and bigotry, right? You literally go to these restaurants to stream and to catch the employees misgendering you. And basically, that's just bad business, right? So, I mean, this is what happens as a result. So without further ado, let's get into this.
Better than Applebee's. So far, so good. Our server, we're sitting in kind of like an isolated section to not bother anyone. We are not at Bubba's. We were turned away from Bubba's, not allowed to stream there after I asked. So instead, we're at Hard Rock Cafe. It's a very similar menu. The only shrimp they have is one night in Bangkok shrimp. They have fajitas, which I wouldn't hate. We could try the steak, but I have a fear that the steak will be bad. Bubba's.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
How's it
I know
going?
you wanted to sit at this table, but we have reservations, so
Oh.
I'm going to have to move you to a smaller table.
Okay.
Are you having lunch with us today? Okay. So I can move you over here, then the server will get you started in a few minutes.
Okay. Are all of these taken?
Yeah, the bigger tables have to be open because we have a lot of reservations today.
Okay,
So I can
what
put you
time-
in a smaller they're all different times, so we're about to set up this section for a party that's coming in.
Oh, okay.
So
What
you want us
time
to-
do you think they'll come in? Just because it'll probably be pretty loud, I would imagine, right?
I'm not sure of all the reservation times because they're throughout the whole day.
Okay. I just don't want to set up at a table if it's going to get loud in like 30 minutes. Maybe it'd
It'll
be.
be loud everywhere in the cafe.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah, so it is obvious this lady is basically trying to come up with every excuse that she can to have this individual move somewhere else, okay, try to make this individual's life harder. Now, again, is she doing this because this person is trans? No, okay, that's not why she's doing it. She's doing it because apparently she knows who this person is.
so would you like to still sit and eat? Because I can move you over here.
So
Just right now. And we
Okay.
have a lot of reservation. It's the holiday. People are on break, so we expect to be busy all day.
okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, and then Craig will get you started over here. So I can put you over here. This area is probably, you got it? You need it? Okay, give me a few minutes. No problem. I can move you over here. It's probably going to be the quietest right now, but within the hour it will pick up.
Okay. I think I'll probably just leave.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
It's completely empty in here, by the way. Like completely empty. Today's not my day, huh? Not my day. Yeah, I don't think she wanted me here. I do not think she wanted me here. Thank you, Vox, for subscribing. And who else subscribed? Someone else did. Missed. Chelsea, thank you as well. Opa to both of you. Yeah, that was, I think they just clearly don't want me here. Hello, higher maintenance. Thank you. Hi, Mom. How's it going? What happened? Yeah, that was pretty rude. Like someone sat me here and I was like, can I take the bigger table? And they were like, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she didn't have any idea when the reservations were coming, just that they were going to come.
Yeah, she was obviously BSing. She was definitely BSing. Okay, she was basically trying to say, hey, it's about to get pretty loud in here. Okay, and you're not going to be able to stream when it's pretty loud. She was basically trying to make this person's life harder so that they leave. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it looks like.
And that I was not welcome anymore. Yeah. I would probably call that a very passive way to kick someone out of your restaurant. See, I've been kicked out. So everyone knows what happened. What happened? I was basically just kicked out of this restaurant. I was told I could sit here, and then I was told I couldn't. Lots of reservations, they say. Lots of reservations. When are the reservations? Oh, I don't know when the reservations are, but you can't be here basically. Do you want to move to like a small table that is bad lighting? And even though we already told you you could sit at this table, yeah, it's almost, apparently their lunch rush is about to hit at 1 p.m. You know.
Now, again, it could be plausible that this lady is correct in the sense that around lunchtime, a lot of people come in. Maybe they do have a lot of reservations. I don't know. But typically when you're stacked full of reservations, they kind of already know that, okay, this many people are coming in, and they're not going to sit you at a table if they need the table, right? They know, okay, we're going to need the table in a few minutes. They're not going to seat you at the table. So that's why I kind of think what this woman was saying was BS. But I mean, hey, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. It's just one of those situations where, you know, this is, again, what happens when you develop a reputation of outing restaurants for hate and bigotry, right? People pick up on it and people see, okay, this is more trouble than it's worth, right? It's not worth, I don't know, maybe the $50 that this person would pay for the food to have your restaurant potentially outed because this individual is going to accuse you of hate and bigotry if you end up calling them a gender that they don't like, right? Or a pronoun that they don't like.
No, never came back with the tea. That's pretty rude. Pretty little gas in the tank. That's a good amount of gas in the tank. Thank you so much. Wait, what happened? They basically like just didn't want me there. They sat me at a table, ignored me for about 30-ish minutes, and then told me I had to leave because they had reservations that...
Yeah, so you see that, you heard that. Now, hey, did this person technically get kicked out? Not really. The waiter or whoever the person was just asked this individual to move to a different spot, right? To move to a different table. Now, was that table ideal for streaming? Who knows, right? But is it their job to make sure that this individual is sitting at a table where they can stream? No, not really, okay? But this person went on TikTok and posted a video and said, I later learned that a hateful off-duty Hard Rock employee was watching my stream before this happened and told their manager I was a troublemaker that should be removed from the restaurant. This is why the manager approached me and passively asked me to leave. Yeah, so apparently this manager was aware of this individual. Now, again, I don't know if this is true. That's what this person is saying. It could be made up. But at the same time, I think it's plausible, right? I think it's totally plausible because this individual has gotten famous basically outing restaurants and trying to hurt their businesses. And when you develop that type of reputation, then restaurants are going to pick up on that and they're going to say, no, this is not worth it, right? Like, this is just not worth having our restaurant potentially outed as a place of hate and bigotry, an anti-trans restaurant, because this individual is likely to get upset if some employee happens to use the pronoun that they don't like, right? That they don't agree with. So they're saying, you know what? Instead of going through that, hey, we're just going to passively try to make your life a little bit tougher, okay? So that you are more likely to leave. Now, again, they will basically interpret this as, well, I'm being kicked out because I'm trans, right? Because I'm a trans person. No, they're not kicking you out because you're trans, right? They kick you out because you essentially use your identity as a trans person to harm businesses. And that in and of itself is bad for business. They picked up on it. They've caught wind of your game. And then they're saying, no, we don't want to play this game. Right. And again, apparently it's getting so bad that this individual is having a hard time eating anywhere, finding places to eat. Now, my recommendation to this individual is that, hey, if your content is popping like that and you're not making content just trying to out restaurants, maybe you should change it up, especially if you want to continue to go out to eat. Okay, you want to be allowed into public restaurants, you want to continue to enjoy that luxury, then you might want to stop doing that, right? You might want to stop streaming in restaurants and you might want to develop a different business model, okay? If you really got that talent, right? If you really got it like that, then I don't know, maybe order some food to the house and sit at the table at the house and eat, okay? But see, if this person sits at the house at the table and eats, then they're not going to be misgendered, right? which again would defeat the whole purpose of them making the videos, right? I'm just saying, if it's not about being misgendered, if it's not about trying to out these restaurants, if it's not about trying to play victim, then you can order food to the house and record yourself eating there. Let's see how many people will watch your content if you do that, okay? Because otherwise, this person is taking the risk of essentially being blackballed from every restaurant in this country. I'm just saying. I mean, look, at the end of the day, that's just what it is. You know, I mean, that's business. That's business. If somebody comes into a restaurant and it's bad for business and it's not worth it, restaurants have the right to refuse service, to say, hey, you know what? We don't want to deal with this person. And, you know, it is what it is. Again, it's not based off this person being trans. It's not based off hate and bigotry, race, none of that. It's not based off any of those things. It's simply based off the fact that they're like, you know what? This ain't worth it. So, hey, this individual might want to find a new grift. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.